part, we're just going to start off with with the ball. The first thing I want you to do is actually just press the ball right into the top of your chest, and then take an arm over top and just kind of press on it. Really push some weight into it. And as you're pressing into it, feel the shoulders draw down, feel your feet kind of spread and draw into the ground, okay? And then notice your breath. I want you to just take a deep breath in through your nose, and then exhale through the mouth, and really give me that nice hard push. Keep pushing into that ball. And just feel the chest kind of lift, feel the diaphragm, feel the lungs. Focus on some deep breaths here without your shoulders elevating. Give me one more deep breath. And exhale. And then take that ball off. See if you feel like, oh gosh, that was a big, kind of a weight lifted, just even with that little press of the ball. Okay, so now we're going to take the ball in the hands, and you're going to kind of push on it. And we're going to go into a slight squat, but what I want you to do is push the ball away from you, bring it all the way up, and then drive your elbows out to the side and slide it back down your body, pushing the hips back, push the ball away. Inhale and exhale, draw it back. So inhale, push it away. Exhale, lean, take it up to the ceiling and drive it down. So keep going with that motion. And yes, I switched your breath on you a little bit. You want to inhale and exhale. Good. Keep going through that. Maybe you could give me that squat a little bit deeper. And just feel this flow through it, through your body warming up. Shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, toes, pushing away. And you're still pressing into the ball. Give me two more. Good. And one more. And then I want you to hold it at the ceiling, press into the ball. Keep your shoulders drawn down. Keep your feet anchored into the floor. Now, without from the shoulder taking it side, I want you to lean from the hip and reach up and over, keeping your arms long. And then come back to center. And then opposite way. So lift out of the rib cage and reach over. So notice my arms are nice and long. And back to center. Shoulders are drawn down. Reach from the hip. That opposite oblique. And then center. And keep this alternating side to side, nice and slow. You're probably even feeling a push as you go into the right side here. You feel a push through your left oblique, your left hip abductor. And back to center. And one more time to the left. And back to center. Draw the shoulders down. And now let's take it to that right side, but take the ball in the right hand and take it down low and hold it right there. Turn the ball down and just give me that little stir in the pot for 4, 3, 2, and reverse that. Now, just feeling the hip here? No, you should be feeling the lat as well. And come all the way back up to center. Opposite side, grab that ball, let the left hand go down to the floor, turn the palm down, reach out of the hip and stir the pot for 4, 3, 2, I feel my lat from yesterday, and 1, and reverse that, keep the arm nice and long for 4, 3, 2, and 1, come all the way back up to center, grab that ball and bring it right back down. Oh, arms are feeling a little heavy today. Okay, so we're going to start off on the right side, and I want you to place the ball on your side of your hip, and I do want your arm almost locked out. Now, press into the ball, okay, so get some air pushing out to the side of that ball, and I want you to give me a shoulder roll back. Just that side, push into the ball, roll that shoulder back. So squeeze it up, back, and down. Still standing nice and tall. And give me 4 more. Push the ball into the hip. 3, 2, reaching the fingertips to the ceiling, okay, and hold. Now, we're gonna do an external rotation, so the shoulder stays down, the shoulder's not gonna be involved except for the palm rolls around towards the butt and then forward. See how? So I'm kind of reaching my fingertips. I kind of have it on the ball of my hand, but also a little bit on my wrist. So press against the ball, external rotation, internal rotation. Press it back and forward. I'll show you from the side. So I really want to see the ball, guys, mushed into the hip. So you're pressing against it. Get some energy all the way from the shoulder down through the hand. Reach. Good. Give me 4 more. And whatever range feels good for you. 3, 2, and 1, and perfect. Okay, and switch to the other side. Just kind of feel that energy into that shoulder that you just did, and we'll take it to the opposite side. And what I want you to do, press into the ball. Give me a big shoulder roll. What are you doing later? I don't know. Roll it up, back, and down. Feel the shoulder engage the triceps, the lat, pulling it down, the posterior delt. Good. 2 more. Keeping the arm long. And 1 more. Good. And then let's add that internal rotation. Take it to the front of the hip and external rotation. Now, this is easy to do if we're not pressing into the ball. So really push into that ball. Feel it rolling across your hips to your back of your glutes. Maybe if you're getting back that far. Knees are slightly bent. Good. And back. And 1 more. Internal rotation and external rotation. And perfect. Okay, so we're going to take it to the quadriceps. I want your feet hip-width apart, and you're basically going to give me a cat-to-cow, but you're going to take the ball and you're going to roll it down your quadriceps, pushing your hips back, spreading your sit bones, and then you're going to round and come back up and roll the ball back up. Yes or yes? So single side, here we go. Roll down, push through the hips, and exhale, come back up. Push away and round back up. I kind of feel loosey-goosey. Push away and round. Good. And find your breath. So you want to inhale down, exhale, push away. Good. Ooh, I like that. You can go all the way down that shin. Give me 2 more. Perfect range of motion. And last one. And round and good. All right, let's take it to the opposite side. So just kind of warming up the body, kind of a different way here. Press into the ball, push the hips back, hip hinge, roll it down, round, and come all the way back up. Yes, push it away, and round. Good. And breathe. Nice. Good. Let's do 3 more. Whatever tempo feels good for you. And last one. And excellent. Good. All right. So coming back to center, I want you to take your feet a little bit wider. Let me pull up my pants here. I don't know if my pants are getting smaller or what. Nope, don't say it. All right. So I want you to grab the ball here, press it so you're actively using your chest. Your elbows are out a little bit wider. Your knees are slightly bent. So we're going to take the right foot back into almost a transverse, except you're going to keep that squat. So hold the press, step back, okay? So I'm just kind of squatting at an angle, and then I come back to center, and then I go back opposite side. So like a sumo wrestler, yes? And then we're going to add a rotation. So just hold the ball squeeze right here. Here we go. Right foot, 4 o'clock, back to center. Left foot, 8 o'clock, back to center. Now, notice that you're pressing into the ball. Sumo back, kind of feeling the inner and outer thighs, yes? Push into it. Those feet stay wide, turned out a little bit. Press. Good. On the next one, I want you to rotate. So step back, rotate around, come back to center, and 8 o'clock, and rotate. So, rotating from where? The waist. Elbows are up. Inhale, exhale. Small little twist, but boy, those are oblique waker-uppers. Like a sour jawbreaker. Squeeze back. And press, and little rotation. Good. Now, if you want to extend the arms and rotate, I'll take it. And step back, twist, and center, and twist. Yes. Good. Inhale, exhale, twist. One more on each side. Here we go. Twist. Show me. Good, good, good. And opposite side. And excellent. Okay, nice. Take the ball down, feet are a little bit closer. And I want you to take the ball in between your ankles. Okay, so toes are still facing straight forward. Squeeze in the ball, just relax your arms down. Come up on the heels and press back down. Spread the toes, just elevate. 5-inch heels, 3-inch heels, 2-inch heels, 1-inch heels, no heels. But you're still squeezing the ball. Just lift and lower. I have to focus on something. The balance is a little iffy today. And lower, good. Maybe 4 more. Feel the ball of the foot push against the floor. Feel the toes spread. Get that energy from the floor. 2 more. Lift. And last one. And excellent. So go into a bend. Hold the bend right here. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. So you're in almost chair pose, right? And you're squeezing the ball and you're lifting the heels. Lift. Ah. Yes. Hold. Hold those bent knees. 4 more. Here we go. Lift and hold. Excellent. And 3. Lift and hold. 2, 2, 2. Oh, my legs are shaking. Quads. And last one. Excellent job, guys. Set the ball off to the side. How are we feeling? All right, so I want you to grab your band. And we're going to do some hinges. Now, you guys do workouts with me, and I know very similar to a deadlift. So what I want you to do is place your band on the floor, step into the band where both feet are on the band, and then grab it here and just stand up. I'm going to show you from the side. So make sure your feet are hip width apart. Make sure that they're securely on the band. Okay, so how do we deadlift? We shift our hips way back, right? And then come up. So this is what I want you to think about doing. Bend your knee. I want you to think of spreading your sit bones and really feel your hamstrings, but feel the sit bones instead. So I want you to more go forward from the hinge. Now notice I didn't really shove my butt behind me and I came straight back up. So let me demonstrate that one more time. Deadlift, here, I shift back and then I go here. See how my butt went way back? Now this, I'm looking for the butt to kind of stay, and I'm kind of going way forward more. And I feel the sit bones kind of open up. Yeah, do you feel that difference? Okay, so that's what I want you to focus on. Slow and controlled. So inhale, and exhale, squeeze up. Not an extra squeeze at the top. So if you can see yourself in a side mirror, look at your hips. And they're pretty much right around the ankle still, but you feel the spread through the sit bones. Abs are in tight, back is flat. Beautiful hinge, spread. There we go. Breathe through it. Good, give me 10 more seconds. Arms are nice and long, yes. And last one. Good, and just hold it here. Now, depending on your height and the length of your arms, obviously, If you want, you can bring your feet closer together. We're going to do a set of bicep with hammer curls. So what I want you to do, I'll turn straight. Okay, keep your knees slightly bent, squeezing up, and slow on the back down. Now, notice my elbows are not moving. So I'm just coming up. Am I coming all the way to my shoulder? Heck no. The band kind of doesn't allow that, first of all. Second of all, I really don't want to do that anyway. I just want to keep that anchor from the shoulder to the elbow, that long rod straight to the floor without moving my elbows. So curl it up. So bend your knees more, Sandy, and then you can get a little more. Yeah, there you go. Yep. And notice I'm holding it at the top and then slow on the down. Good. Abs are tight. Stay bent. You can alternate if you like, but you got 15 more seconds. Hello, biceps. Good morning. Ooh, we're just kind of giving your legs a little bit of a rest here. Focusing on the biceps. One more. And excellent. Now, you're going to take your right leg in front. Okay? So take your right leg through. Got it? Okay, good. Let me readjust this band. Okay, so we're going to do a jackknife. So I want you to focus on the floor, and Lisa, this is going to be good for your core, so balance. So you got the band. The leg is in front, okay? But before we go into that jackknife, I want you to put the weight in the right leg that's in front, okay? So now give me that hinge that you did before. Hinge, spread the cheekbones, yeah? Put the weight, slight bend in that right leg, and squeeze back up. Let's do a couple more of those. So I want you to feel the opposite leg, the left leg on the band, is kind of light. Almost all of your weight, kind of like the 80-20 that I do in strong. So almost all of the weight is on that front leg. Couple more hinges. Notice your hips are really not going back. Your chest is going forward. Your back stays flat. Yes, and breathe. And give me one more. Good. Now we're going to use the band, okay, for the leg to go behind us, but you're going to actually push into the band through that left leg, okay? So all the weight now is in that right foot. So dropping the chest forward, reach the back leg back behind you, squeeze that right leg and come all the way back up. So it's different than just kind of letting that band throw the leg behind you. Lengthen the leg, gaze down at the floor, push out of the hip of that left leg through the band, all the way through the femur, through the calf, and there's my balance off. Find your balance and breathe through it. And just give me those single leg hinges. The balance is off, it's okay, take it slow. See if you can find that line. Shoulders are pulled down because you're holding the band. Let me see you guys. See if you could get that flat tabletop. So Sandy, you're about a quarter more to dropping that chest and getting that leg a little bit higher. I'd love to see it. Ooh, there it is. I want a nice, beautiful, flat, long tabletop. Give me that long dining room table. Feel your arms engaged. Feel the breath. 15 seconds, guys.
Loving you can be easy. We don't need to try so
one more.
When I'm coming home.
Very nice and good. Come on back down, and we're going to go back into left foot is on the band. Right foot is on the band, left leg is going to step forward. Now we're going to just do those 80-20 hinges from the opposite side. So left foot has the weight, yes, slightly in front. Shoulders are drawn down. Nice flat back, gaze is in front of you and down towards the floor. Hip hinge. Ooh, and squeeze back up, and woo, did I feel my hammy. And remember, squeeze the hamstring. Still spreading the sit bones, yes. Squeeze up. Good. Oh, so nice. Where do you feel your weight, guys? It's in the front leg. It's in that left leg. Because you know that right leg is going to kick behind you here in a little bit. Good. Give me a couple more here. Yes, not couples, more than two. Oh, we got to keep even. We got 10 seconds here. That's better than a couple, right? Thing about training clients with Zoom, which I've never been a trainer that counted. The clients go, how much time is left? And this will be your last one. And then squeeze up. Excellent. All right, so put the toes on that left leg. Shift all the weight into that. Push into that right leg all the way through the heel, nice and long, and coming straight back up. If you need to, you can tap that toe to the floor, but see if you can give me that hinge forward. I feel a lot more balanced on this side than I did the other side. And just breathe through it. You could give me that beautiful long dining room flat tabletop. It actually kind of feels good to push out of that right leg into that band, right? All the way back up. All of the weight bearing is in the left side. You have good balance. Trust yourself. Get that leg higher. Don't give up on just this right here. You guys are strong enough to get that leg pushing through it as high as your hip. Yes. Ooh, how is that butt shake, guys? You got less than 10 seconds now. Standing leg is doing a lot of work. So is the opposite side. And give me one more. Gorgeous. I love it. Nice job. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're actually going to step, let me cue you guys. You're going to step your right foot into the band, okay? And then I just want you to bend, and I want you to take it up and over, move your hair out of the way, and place the band on your left shoulder. Can you see that? Okay. So it's on the opposite shoulder, Sandy. So that you're standing on it with your right foot and the band is on your left shoulder. There you go. I wish I could see you, Lisa. Okay, so you got this cross pattern, right? So from the external oblique to the inner thigh. So what I want to do is feet are about hip width apart. We're going to squat, but I want you to change the breath with me because normally I reach the arms up and I inhale and then I exhale. So what I want you to do is inhale to prepare, exhale, reach the arms up, and then inhale, stand tall, okay? So it's a little bit different. So what I want you to think about with your breath is pushing into the band, getting that expansion, okay? So we're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale, reach the arms forward, inhale and grow into the band. Feel the body lengthen across that lateral line. Inhale to prepare, reach the arms forward, exhale, inhale, stand tall. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now just do that breath. Push against that band. Grow into it. It's a little bit different, I know, because when I went through this, I was having the hardest time, right? You got yoga people that say breathe this way, you have Pilates people that say this way, and then you have trainers, and I'm like kind of all three, and I'm going, just breathe. And that is the case. Just breathe into it. Let's do 10 more seconds. Good. A little squat. Drive into the band, lengthening the spine. Grow into that band. And give me one more. And excellent. Okay, so you're going to take the back foot, the left foot, step through the band. Okay, good. Now I'm going to take behind. You're going to reach down, bend, and grab the band and pull it up tight so it's loose on your shoulder. But it still is, you know, to where it's going to stay there. Yes? Everybody got that? It's on the meaty part of your shoulder. Now you're, let's see, Sandy, I'm going to go. So right leg is on the band, left leg is through. This is like so confusing with stuff that I have to cue. Okay, so left leg is anchored. Take your right foot back and to the side just a little bit. The leg with the band on it. So take it off to the side. So you're holding this against your hips. Okay, now but put most of your weight in that left foot. Now, bring it through like a soccer kick and tap. Through, soccer kick and tap. I'll show you from the side. Looks like here. So I'm coming up and then tap. Up and then tap. So just give me that soccer kick to where you're swinging. If you need to touch, you can touch. If you want to hold on to a chair or something close to you, because I realize this is a lot more core than what you're used to because you got that swing. Now I'm still holding this band. So through, inhale, and exhale. And exhale. There you go. Yes, I like it. Swinging through. Get that cross. So if you take your opposite hand and put it on the side that has the band at the shoulder, feel that oblique. See if you can feel that external oblique working as you come through. Do you feel the inner thigh of the side that has the band? Yes or yes? Okay, now we're going to put those together. But first, just hold that soccer kick back behind you. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Couple things. I'm going to cue you first with just grabbing the band with a nice long arm. The soccer kick stays there. So see how I'm from the side? Okay, soccer kick behind me. Now I want you to externally rotate the band behind you and then come across your body. So come across your body. Now if this is too much, you can hold it right here and just take the elbow. Okay, so here, twist across. So now a lot more oblique is working, yes? That was modified. This is a little bit tougher. So give me 4 more just with that shoulder. Now, if you have the arm long, you are feeling that shoulder just with holding that band nice and tight, right? 1 more, and breathe. Now let's put it together. So arm is here, soccer kick comes through, and I twist, crossing that longitudinal, that cross line, fascia line, and then through. Yes, inhale, exhale. Now find that swing. Remember, you could do it where? Here. You can add the tap on the floor, depending on your balance. You could hold on with the opposite arm, swing, cross. Get some hydration in there, right? That's not about water. I'm not talking about water. I'm talking about what the water does in your body. Yes. Come on. Through. And open up. And through. Now add a rotation back behind you, yes? Crunch, open, open, behind you, and through. So here, open back behind you. 30 seconds, so that just is extra. You don't have to. Soccer kick, crunch. I'm heated up. You should feel external oblique, fascia line. I love it. 5, 4, 3, where's my counting? 2, and 1. Take the band off and just kind of move around. Do you feel kind of light on that side, right? You're like, woo. Shoulder feels good. Okay, so that is our first lateral line. So external oblique to the inner thigh. We got to do the other side now. Ooh, didn't think I'd get my breath that heavy. Okay. So we already did the hinges, right? So now we're going to step through with the left leg. Take it over the right shoulder. Okay. And then I grab the band, I grab low, and I tighten it up so it's not the pressure on the shoulder, it's tighter on the foot, on the leg, yes? Step that left leg back behind you to the side, yeah? And then just kick through and tap. Kick through and tap. So if I need a little extra support, right, I can hang on to something, and then I could not do that tap and back behind me, and I just add that soccer kick. Or you want to focus on balance and a lot more core, bring it through, and just give me that swing. So if you notice, just like a soccer kick, the inside of my foot is coming across my body, toes kind of then go to the ceiling, but I'm still kind of have an external rotation on my leg. There you go, Sandy, good. Kick through. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, you should feel that inner thigh. And 1, hold that foot back behind you. Grab that band and extend that right arm. So a little bit of external rotation. So I'm a little bit of rotation here. And then I'm going to come through. And then open up. And through. And open up. So my hips aren't turning. Just through that oblique, shoulder, back, yes. Squeeze it across. Now if this is too much, you rest it on your shoulder and you give me that elbow, which still adds that oblique factor, right? You take your hand and you're just doing here, I could still feel that external oblique. It says hello. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Let's put it together. Yes, you can. Come on. Extend it here. Are we ready? Inhale. Exhale. Come. And across. Get that to stay there. And through. Put my leg through. That's what I forgot to tell you guys. There you go, Sandy. You did it. See? A work in progress. So long arm, twist. Remember, you can hold on to something. This is advanced, but I broke it down to where you can also do modified, right? We take all levels here. We got to start somewhere. I always hate to hear, I won't take your class until I get in better shape. Really? I started where you're at. Got to work at it every day, right? And now add that rotation back behind you and through. Open up and through. Now if you're not touching the foot down here, right? This takes a little more focus, a lot more core. You really open up. Get that nice twist. Through. Give me 5, 4. Oh, that looks good. Don't fall in the water. 3, 2, and 1. Take that band up. Move around. Are both sides kind of even now? How do they feel? Nice job, guys. I like that band work. All right, so let's go into some core work on the floor with the band. So I want you to make a nice circle on your mat with the band. So I just made, well, it's not really a circle, kind of looks like a tower. But I'm going to get in the middle of it on all fours. I'm going to place the band around the ball of my feet, in the arch of the feet, sorry, right in the middle of the foot. And hold it tight. There you go. And then I take my thumb where they're in the band, like here, and I hold the band with my hands. And then I kind of move it to where it's tight. My knees are in line with my hips, and my palms are in line with my shoulders, and I have a flat back. So not here and not too lifted, so nice and flat. And what I want you to do is anchor your right side, okay? And then just push your left leg straight back behind you. Feel the tightness. So if you want, you can actually take the hands a little farther forward, and you're reaching out of that hip, toe tap, and then just lift about tabletop height. So just toe tap and lift. Abs are in tight. Now, still holding that band nice and tight. Lift, squeeze, hold. You're pressing the heel, the foot into the band, reaching into it, right? Abs are tight, and your glute is really active. Lift and lower. We got about 20 seconds left with these lifter lowers. And then we're going to add a tricep push-up with the legs staying lifted. 10 seconds. Remember, with the tricep push-up, we lean forward, the elbows come towards our rib cage. And last one, hold the leg up. Now reach your head forward, push up, and extend and lock the arms. Good. Leg goes up. Yes, so we got 10 of these. There's 2. 3, leg is nice and long. 4, 5, oh, that's gorgeous. And 6, so good. Still reaching out of that hip. Both hips are facing the floor. Nice. And 2 more. And last one. And beautiful. Come back down, set that right knee down, left knee, whichever one you had up. And just take a moment. I want you to spread your hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And I want you to extend that leg, the same leg you just worked, back out. Now make sure my left leg is extended. So my left arm is on the floor and my right knee is on the floor. I'm going to take my right hand and extend it straight out. So bird dog. So a lot more shoulder, right? Now we're going to inhale and exhale. Bring the elbow to the knee and press it out for 10. So core, 9, 8, push into the band. Try not to let it snap back together. 6, knee to elbow. Good. 5, a lot of balance going on here, but you guys look so good. 4, 3, yes. Come on, Lisa. 2, where's Sarah? Last one. And awesome. And come all the way back down. All right, so we have one more set on the opposite side, guys. How are we feeling? So right leg is going to go behind you. We're going to press, lift and lower. Take the hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Extend that right leg back. It's okay if the band doesn't stay on the opposite foot. Nice and long through your spine. Tap and lift. So feel the glute engage. Lift and lower. Abs are in and just breathe. Remember, you're pushing into the band, pushing it away from your body. Both hips are facing the floor.
Maybe I'm still afraid. Maybe I'll just drive all night.
Good, you got 10 seconds. And we have those 10 tricep push-ups with the leg going towards the ceiling, pushing through the band. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg up. I'm going to take my arms a little bit farther in front of me. And 10 tricep push-ups. Here we go. Reach forward. 10. And 9. 8. Let the leg, like a seesaw, go up to the ceiling, Sandy. Reach it up. Ooh, yes. Squeeze those elbows in tight. You got it, guys. You got 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Ooh, last one. Oh, that was so good. Bring the hands back and extend that same leg. Lift it up, tabletop height. Extend the opposite arm. Hold bird dog. Inhale, bring the elbow to the knee. Exhale, push away. So again, you're trying to push into the band, lengthening through the body, just like we did in the beginning, right? You got it. This is it, guys. Yes, extend, reach.
Love is bound, it isn't blind. No.
4 more.
Drowning in the river, I don't know if I can swim back. You left me here, head underwater. I don't want to live like that.
Last one. Awesome. Bring the knee down. Take the knees apart. You're going into child's pose. You can take that band off. Set it off to the side. Excellent work, guys. Extend your arms straight out in front of you. Reach your hips back, knees apart. Just take a nice deep inhale. I'd love to know you guys' feedback. Comment on my YouTube channel. Smash that like button, share. Good, come on up, and I want you to thread that right arm underneath as you push back and let the palm lift to the ceiling. Feel this stretch through the shoulders. Opposite arm reaches. Good, and come back up, and opposite side. Threading underneath, open up. Big thing is just notice, be aware of how your body feels after this class. Let me know. Did it like it? Did it feel lighter? The band kind of presses like gravity against us, and then as soon as we let it go, it feels good. That's part of that hydration that I'm talking about. We want that in the fascia, right? And then come all the way back up to center. Curl your toes under, push up into a downward dog. We did the heels earlier, so I want you to bend one knee, press a little more weight into the opposite heel. And switch. And then just walk that dog. In your next breath, bend the knees when you need to. Walk the right hand in, walk the left, walk the right. And then all the way back up. Slowly stacking one vertebrae at a time, all the way to the top. Oh, feeling so good. Give me a big